Hey, Gary Baker here with PublisherReport.com. In today's quick video, I just want to take some time and talk about creating activity books. Activity books that you can sell on Amazon KDP, Etsy, your own printable shop, anywhere really. You could even print these off and sell them as physical books at your flea market or any other location really that you can think of to buy and sell products or to give them away, to build an audience, to build a list. Really, this video is just about being creative, finding creative ideas and the tools that you can use to express that creativity and create something you can sell, something you can use to build a business out of doing the things that you love, which is being creative. So I'm just going to start by jumping right here onto creativefabrica.com. You can see right here, I just did a quick search. Of course, I'll leave the link in the description to everything I talk about so you can check it out. So Creative Fabrica is just fonts, graphics, crafts, all kinds of different tools, all kinds of different bundles of things. You can see here body parts that you could put together to create different characters. Some cool ideas here for unicorn word search, distance learning stuff, toddler learning adventure packs. These are things that you can actually, if you join Creative Fabrica, or you can buy them one at a time, you can take and use with the tools that I'm going to show you here in a second towards the end of the video to actually create your own book or to create your own printable sheets, again, to give away or sell, to build a list, to build a business, to really get this thing moving inside of the idea in the realm of self-publishing. Because the thing is, it doesn't have to be this great, big, huge product. Again, we're here just talking about being creative. So again, that's Creative Fabrica. And then just to get ideas, just go to Etsy and just look up activity book. Again, we're just sort of that idea phase before I show you the tools and a few ways to put some of these things together. You can just look at the things that are for sale and that are selling with the number of reviews, the things that you can do. Again, toddler books, activity books here. You can see here farm animals. If you keep scrolling, Bible activity books, mini kid activity books, Baby's First ABCs, animal theme books, Twin Peaks rainy day activity books. All right, so again, the possibilities here for all kinds of different niches, kids, adults, different ideas, farm animals, different things, rainy day, just weird, wacky ideas that you can use to create activities that people are looking for. Because believe it or not, people still are interested in buying books, buying activities, having a piece of paper, a pencil, a crayon, whatever, other than just their gadget, meaning their iPod, their iPad, their iPhone, their phone on their computer, whatever. Sometimes people just want to unplug, and that's really what this is about. Again, this is Etsy, link in the description. You can go there, do searches. You can just open up Google printable activity book. You can see here a website called Fun with Mama, Miniature Masterminds, and then Pinterest, which is a great place to get ideas. So the first one here is Fun with Mama. You can just scroll down through here, free printable packs, solar system, elf on the shelf, butterfly, pirates. All right, just some quick examples right there. Educational skills targeted with each activity pack or activity book that you're going to create. Math skills, language, creative skills, fine motor skills, meaning you could actually sell them and they could cut them out and then add them and redo them, whatever they wanted to do. Again, go to Pinterest. Right here, again, that thing where they could cut them out and create actual activities. Printable fall quiet activity book. So you don't have to just think about selling a book just because it's a book. Think about selling something that literally that parents, grandparents, and kids could cut up and just be creative. Again, this is currently September 20th. Think about it. Fall here in Arkansas anyway, in the US, fall is coming. People are going to start going inside. Winter is coming. They're looking for activities for the holidays, when families come together. All these things that can be done with the books, the printable worksheets that you create. You just need to get creative. And now I'm going to show you the tools where you can actually take that creativity and put it into action to create these books. And again, you could sell them as a side hustle, create a real business, make some extra money, give them away for free at your church, at your school, just to your neighbors, to your kids' parties. Again, it doesn't always have to be about making money. Typically, that's what I'm talking about because I'm in this for not just the creativity, but also the aspect of building a business and having this as a quote-unquote side hustle. Because as you know here, currently, self-publishing and Publisher Report is something that I do every Sunday. I call it Fun Day Sunday or Sunday Fun Day. And I just like to come on here. I like to talk about the things I'm doing in self-publishing. And this is one of the most popular niches out there. It's easy to do research. It's easy to come up with ideas. And now I'm going to show you some tools so you can actually get started. The first tool is actually a membership. It's called Puzzle Publishers. It's a membership site with tons of tools and trainings to include a Facebook group, which is very active. You can go in and you can actually get training, talk to the other people. I'm in the group, and you can see right here, there's training, there's software. You click on the software, and the great thing about this is these are very simplistic tools that are going to match up really well with the tool I'm going to show you how to combine all this and put it together in one easy location to create printables, to create books. But as you can see here, inside of Puzzle Publishers, the software is Simply Maze Crazy to create mazes, Word Search Crazy to create word searches, Graphical Search Crazy to create word searches and graphical searches, which I'm going to show you inside a minute. In a minute, they even have the ability to create emoji searches. Here is a tool to create dot the dots. A daisy editor is just an editor here where you can create or you can edit your creations, a very simple, simplistic editor. Again, the point behind Puzzle Publishers is to create one space, a membership and a community where you can go in and be creative, but do it simply and easily. Because the thing is you can go and you can purchase all the tools, and if you're into graphic arts or you're a graphic artist and you know of all the Adobe tools and all those things that you can purchase and use, that's great. But what if you just want to join a membership or be a part of a community that has simple tools with people like me, for example, that aren't necessarily a graphic artist but want to create because we have that creative side that we want to express, and again, make a little bit of money while we're doing it. So again, Crazy Hangman Builder, Robot Crazy Builder, and Mandala Crazy Builder. So let's start with some of these tools. And what I'm going to do in this video, I'm not going to show you every tool. I'm going to start with Robot Crazy Builder and show you some of the things. Because of course, as you know, if you've been watching the channel, and if you don't, the first book we created here, and we're actually still promoting, is my Count with Robots book. You can check this video out here for the playlist, or check out this card here for the playlist of all those videos. So check that out. But we're going to go inside a Robot Crazy Builder, and I'm going to show you just how easy this would be to create here, create a product, create your own activity book, or the start of your own activity book, and then show you the tool that we can use to compile this to actually create a book, or again, sheets that we can print and give away or sell. So we'll go ahead and click on Robot Crazy Builder. We'll get inside here, the Robot Crazy Builder, and you're going to see how easy this is to just be creative. So you'll just simply drag this over. Then there are some controls here. If you click this little question mark, it'll bring up the help. You can see the controls are controlled on your keyboard just by using the keyboard shortcuts. So for example, to shrink and grow is X and Z. So if you click on the device or have your mouse over it, you can just make it bigger and smaller. Then you can simply just move it around. Then you can select a body. For example, we'll select this body. You can see it's a little too big, so we'll make it a little smaller, just like that. And then you can see it's probably a little too small, so we can make it a little bigger. Then we can move the head up here, and we can create our own creation. With arms, we'll go ahead, we'll grab an arm right here. We'll bring that arm over. We'll make that arm a little smaller, and we'll bring him in right there. Then if you wanted to create another one, just drag him over. Then you can just flip him horizontally, and you can see that we're just simply just using this tool because it is that simple to just grow and shrink each thing and then just make it into a robot. And we'll go ahead and just leave him like that with no legs for now. But of course there are legs, and you could add those in just as easy. So we'll go ahead and just put a wheel on here so you can see how easy that is too. So now he has a nice little wheel base. And there you go, there's our robot. And to download him, we would just go ahead and download the PNG. That image will download right there, then you would just open that up. Then you can see that we have a PNG image with a transparent background that we're now going to use to build an activity. But before we do that, we're going to look at one more tool here inside of Puzzle Publishers to add this robot in with another activity. And that activity is going to be right here under software. We're going to create a maze to add this robot to see if the people that are going to be doing our activity, kids or even adults, actually can find their way through the maze with the help of the robot, or can help the robot discover his way. Again, this is where the creativity comes in. That's why I showed you Creative Fabrica. That's why I showed you Etsy. That's why I showed you Pinterest, just to get those juices flowing and really just start thinking, hey, not to copy something somebody else has done, but take those ideas and say, hey, people are really just using simple ideas to create. I could do the same thing. right? I can look at these, or I have my own ideas. Once I look at those, my ideas, right, expand, and I'm like, wow, I could really make something super cool. So here we are inside of Simply Maze Crazy. We'll go here, and what this is going to do is create a maze. You can see here the complexity level is just a slider right here. You have different types of mazes. Again, I'll cover all this in more detail, but for right now, we'll just go ahead and generate a maze, and you can see how simple that maze is. We'll go ahead and raise the complexity and change the block size so that complexity will fit inside of that block. We'll go ahead and make this a little more complex, generate a maze, there you go. And of course, if you want to change that, you can just keep generating a new maze. You can also turn off the starting and ending points, which are these little spaces here that you see opening and ending, and you can generate the maze right there. Now the maze is closed off, but at any point that you want to, the maze can always find its way back around to itself. And here is another cool thing about this maze. You can actually click this right here, Edit Maze. You can see that I'm toggling that. Then you could actually clear out some space here to say if we want to add our robot in here and we want people to be able to find him, we can clear out some space right here in the center, just like that. And that might be too much, it might be enough, but we'll go ahead and we'll just clear out a little more room right there to make sure we have some space to put our robot. And we're going to drop our robot right here in the middle of this when we go to the last tool I'm going to show you, which is the tool that I'm sure you probably already know about, but you may not really understand the power of it, how you can take other tools and use that tool as well. So we're going to take this maze and that robot we created, and we're going to combine them right now. All right, so the last tool I want to talk about is right here on the screen, and it is, of course, Canva. Canva is hugely powerful for creating books, specifically the books we're talking about here, activity books. Just the ability to create inside of Canva and for free is really amazing to me, and I wanted to share that with you right here to show you something very simple, to keep it simplistic. Custom dimensions, we'll go ahead and we'll select inches, 8.5 by 11, but again, these could be any size that you wanted to, but 8.5 by 11 here in the US anyway is the standard size to actually use a printer. So a printer at home, print out the pages, again, activity books, activity pages, or save these as PDFs and then sell them, and then people can just print them out and they're easy. I mean, they can cut them up, they can draw on them, they can save the file, and then they can print as many as they want for, say, if they're having a party or get together. Again, like I said, this is September. The holidays are coming. People are going to be back inside, visiting with families, all that good kind of stuff. So it's just going to be this simple. And really, I just want to show you this for completeness, because the thing is about being creative and just expressing that creativity, again, for a side hustle or just something to do with your family, to give away inside of groups at your church, any kind of volunteer work, anything like that. It's not just about making money, it's about being creative. But at the end of the day, if this is a side hustle for you like it is for me, and you enjoy it, so you might as well make a little bit of money at it. So we'll go ahead and we'll click Uploads, and all we're going to do is upload a few images right here from our device. Click here. Then we'll just upload those two images that we created, which is our maze and our robot. We'll go ahead and we'll open those. Then when we bring those in, you'll see right here, we're just going to click on this. We're going to make this a little bit bigger right here, make it as big as we need, and drop it in right there. Even make it a little bigger right there, just to get enough space right here. We'll get that in the center. We're going to bring our robot in right there. We're going to resize our robot. We're going to bring him down. Of course, there he is right there. Go ahead and bring our maze back in. For whatever reason, the maze seemed to have disappeared. And then we'll just go ahead and we'll keep playing with this until we get it the way we want it. We'll resize him and put him right there for right now. And then we'll just play with this a little bit more. We'll go ahead and make that bigger. The whole point here is you're getting inside of Canva and you're just being creative and you're drawing things around. You're moving things around. You're going to go ahead and we're going to bring him to the front. Bring that layer forward. Now he's going to fit right in there. So now our robot is in our maze. And again, all we're doing here is just making that robot and this maze something that is an activity. And then you're just simply going to say, okay, now what do I need? I need some text. We'll go ahead, we'll add a heading here. We'll bring this up. Once we select it, we'll bring it up. Bring that heading up, put that heading in right there. go ahead, change the color of that heading. Again, we're just having a little play around here, but you can see how simple this is to just be creative. Find the robot. I mean, it's just this simple, really, to be creative and come in here, get these things the way you want them, the way you like them, get it the way it should look to you. Make the colors match. Again, express your creativity. That's all this is about, is finding good ideas, finding ideas that are selling, finding ideas that people are being successful with online, Etsy, Amazon, Pinterest, Google searches, people that have their own websites. These websites are making money. Again, they're being creative, they're supporting, doing the things they like. Again, like I said, Sunday Fun Day, something I do on Sunday as a side hustle. I have my online shop where I sell printables. I have Amazon. I'm thinking about creating an Etsy shop. Just things like this, just things I do once I find things and ideas that I like. And then I just come to Canva, I play around, I put them together, see if I can just make one sheet and then add more pages. Use tools like you see right here inside of Puzzle Publishers, all the different softwares here. Again, these are just two softwares I showed you. Simply Maze Crazy, Robot Crazy Builder, and it was just that simple to create those activities, combine them here, and then you simply just create these and download them. You can download these as PNGs. You could easily put these in PDF, download these as PDFs, share them as lead magnets to create a list around your brand. Again, give them away, use them with your family during the holidays. And you can see right there, find the robot.pdf. We'll go ahead and we'll open that up and you can take a look at it. It's just that simple. Now I have find the robot. You can start at any place right here and you can work your way around until you come back around and then you are able to get to the robot right there. It's a maze, it's an activity book, it's a robot maze. Just be creative. That's what Publisher Report is about. It's about reporting on things in the world of self-publishing. And right now I'm immersed in the world of activity books and puzzles and places to sell those. Whether you're selling on Amazon or Etsy or building your own website, again, or going to a flea market or just selling them to people in your community or giving them away, for all that matters. Just something to do, have fun with. Start your own publishing business. Start publishing. Realize that people like your stuff and people will actually pay for your stuff, and you're on your way to building a business, to being your own boss. Self-publishing is that thing you can do. Again, I do it every Sunday. I do things like this, come up with ideas, just try to be a little bit creative. Play with it, have fun, enjoy it. And if this video was helpful, give me a thumbs up. Typewriter here. Click that typewriter, subscribe to the channel for more awesome content, just like these videos you're going to see right here. Click those, keep watching, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.